What's happening in the small town of Ujjain right now? Why is a man named Ramesh sprinting barefoot through the main bazaar? Why is his wife crying on the phone? And why are dozens of people staring at him in shock? Is it fear? Is it rage? Or is it something else entirely? And here's the real question. How do we describe everything that's happening around us at this very moment? Not in the past, not in the future, but right now, as it unfolds in front of our eyes. To describe these moments correctly in English, we use one magical tense, the present continuous tense. Stay till the end of today's thrilling story, because by the end, you'll not only know how to use this tense, you'll be able to narrate life in motion, just like a skilled storyteller. Namaste and welcome, dear learners. You're watching English Passage, the channel where you don't just study English, you feel it, live it, and most importantly, learn it through stories. This is day 24 of our grammar journey, and today we're diving into one of the most vivid, energetic tenses in English grammar, the present continuous tense. This tense allows you to describe actions that are happening now, that are temporary, evolving, or even planned for the near future. So grab your chai, find a comfortable seat, and get ready for a powerful session of learning through story and theory. Let's begin. What is the present continuous tense? The present continuous tense is used to describe actions that are currently in progress. It helps express the idea that something is happening now, during the time of speaking or during a temporary phase. This tense is not about completed actions, nor habitual ones, but about things currently unfolding, things still in motion. It is dynamic, fluid, and immediate. It captures life as it flows. Understanding this tense helps learners feel more confident describing events as they occur. Structure. Subject plus is am plus verb ing, present participle. This structure highlights that something is not just happening, but continuing. The helping verb is am connects the subject to an action still in progress. But our goal today is not to memorize this pattern mechanically. Instead, we aim to deeply understand why this structure exists and how it works in different real-life contexts. Use 1. Promises. Why do we use present continuous? There are 4 core reasons why this tense is used, and each one adds a different flavor to your sentence. 1. To describe actions happening at the exact moment of speaking. This usage relates to actions that are occurring right now, not yesterday, not later, but at the moment of speaking. The present continuous allows the speaker to show that the action is currently active, not completed, and is visibly happening. This form is often associated with immediacy, urgency, and real-time observation. The emphasis here is on ongoing physical or observable events. Understanding this usage enables learners to become narrators of what's around them in the present moment. It places them directly inside the action. It makes the language more relevant and relatable. You are not telling a story of the past, you are describing the scene of the present. For English learners, this is a vital shift from remembering events to participating in them. This real-time quality is a unique power of the present continuous. 2. To describe temporary actions or situations around the present time. This usage is more subtle. The action may not be happening right this second, but it is happening around now. It refers to actions or situations that are temporary, changing, or different from the norm. It reflects a phase, a condition or set of circumstances that is valid only for a short duration. This is where present continuous allows us to be precise about what's going on currently, but not permanently. This use is important because it helps distinguish between a long-term habit and a short-term change. As language users, we often need to talk about things that are not usual, but only true temporarily. Understanding this theoretical difference enables learners to provide the correct time context and avoid misunderstanding. It promotes clarity in communication, particularly in professional or social discussions. 3. To describe changing, developing, or evolving situations. The present continuous is not limited to physical actions. It is also used for mental, emotional, or environmental changes that are taking place progressively. This usage shows a transition from one state to another. It suggests movement, transformation, and progression, often slow and ongoing. These changes may not be visible, but they are sensed or inferred. For example, when society adopts new habits, when a person grows in character, or when the environment alters subtly, this tense captures those movements. This theoretical understanding is essential for discussing developments in personal, societal, or global contexts. It helps learners express growth, adaptation, and shifts without needing to refer to a completed action. This makes their English more advanced and context-sensitive. 4. To describe fixed plans or arrangements in the near future. Though it is a present tense, the present continuous can also describe events set to happen in the near future. This happens when the plan is scheduled, decided, and almost certain. Here, grammar overlaps with the human concept of time. We use present continuous to bring future actions into the present frame of mind because we already feel committed to them. Theoretically, this helps convey intent and commitment. It offers a more vivid and emotionally present way to discuss the future. You aren't simply imagining what may occur. You are announcing something you are already preparing for. This usage enhances the learner's ability to express planning and preparedness. It adds clarity to schedules, meetings, and personal decisions, making conversation smoother and more natural. When not to use present continuous. Certain verbs, known as stative verbs, do not describe actions but rather states of mind, feelings, possession, or existence. These verbs are generally not used in the continuous form. Examples include know, believe, understand, like, own, want. These verbs describe static conditions and do not involve active, dynamic participation. Hence, combining them with an ing form disrupts the natural logic of the sentence. Understanding this principle is crucial for speaking English correctly. When learners misuse stative verbs with a continuous form, their meaning becomes unclear or grammatically incorrect. However, be aware that some verbs may shift meanings depending on how they are used. For example, think can express both a mental state and an active process. I think he is right. Mental state. I am thinking about your offer. Active process. Grasping this theoretical distinction helps learners achieve greater fluency as it fine-tunes their understanding of verb behavior. No plan. No thought. Just response. And English uses will to frame that immediacy. Grammar insight. The present continuous or going to cannot be used for quick, spontaneous decisions because they require a plan. Will alone carries the weight of the present moment deciding the future. Return to our opening story. In the bustling town of Ujjain, Ramesh is running with urgency. His wife is anxiously dialing his number again and again, her voice trembling each time she repeats his name. Curious shopkeepers are peeking out of their stalls. A vegetable vendor stops arranging tomatoes. School children slow their walk, sensing the tension. The atmosphere is thick with speculation, whispers, and the electric pearls of something unexpected unfolding. In reality, Ramesh is not escaping. He is pursuing a thief who has just snatched a schoolgirl's bag. His legs are moving fast, his heart racing. The situation is dynamic. It is not a story being told from the past. It is a drama unfolding right in front of us, in real time. And to capture such a live, moving, emotional event, we require a tense that reflects action still in progress. That tense is the present continuous. As we narrate the scenario, each detail, Ramesh's chase, the people's reactions, the thief's panic, the girl's cries, demands the present continuous. Why? Because these are actions that are not finished. They are still ongoing. They are evolving even as we speak. This illustrates the essence of present continuous. It is the tense of now, the tense that bridges language with experience. It gives immediacy to your narrative. It makes the speaker a part of the scene, not just a reporter of facts. In English storytelling, this tense brings urgency, presence, and motion to life. Dear viewers, today you didn't just memorize a grammar rule. You understood the theory, the depth, and the timing behind the present continuous tense. You've learned to express immediate actions, temporary states, developing changes, planned events, and you've understood when not to use it. Language is more than words. It's about meaning, timing, and experience. And this tense helps you tell the world not just what has happened, but what is happening and what is about to happen. By mastering the present continuous, you gain the power to describe life as it flows, to connect with people, to narrate stories, and to show the world that English is not just a subject but a living experience. If this story-based explanation helped you, please like, subscribe, and share. Until then, keep listening, keep learning, keep living English. This is English Passage, where grammar becomes a story and you become the storyteller. Jai Hind, Vande Matram.